Hello, in this short video we are going to see how to stabilize the shaky video. So first of all we need to install some softwares. So these are the software. Virtual Dub is the main software which we have to install. There is a plugin which we need, the FFMpeg plugin, so that you are able to use the MP4 files also. If you are not planning to use MP4 files, this is not a mandatory. Deshaker, so this is the one which removes the shakes, that's why it is called Deshaker, and it stabilizes the video. So this is another software which we require. The last thing is the compression codec. So this is like when we generate the output should be compressed. So for that we need a compression codec. So this and this are basically, you will be getting exes for this and this. The compression codec, just double click and install the exe. For this one, let's go to the Virtual Dub now and see how we have to place the plugins and how we have to run the software. So once you unzip the Virtual Dub, you will be getting this kind of a folder structure. So here is the exe which you have to open, vedub64.exe. The plugins, the two plugins which you have downloaded, they shall be extracted, and after extraction whatever PDF files are there you place directly under plugin 64. Okay, so those are the two things. This and this can be deleted. Basically they are the extraction files, but the PDF file should be placed here under the plugins. So now let's start the process. So now what I have to do is I have to import a file. I can drag and drop. So I have dropped the file which I want to remove the shakiness from. So this is the file. Now what I want to do is I want to see 50% of this only, because I want to see the output also. So right click and 50%, same also I can make it 50% so that both the output and this looks similar. So now what I have to do is I have to do the filter application, which means I have to remove the shakiness. So for that I'll go to videos and I'll go to filter. Here I will be selecting the filter which I had placed there, and which the name of the filter was Deshaker. So I select the Deshaker and I say OK. After doing OK, I will be getting this buttons here, pass 1 and pass 2. I have to select the pass 1, and scale I'm changing to full, most precise, because it says, and that's the only setting which I'm going to change here. So I say OK, and I say OK, and I basically say run video analysis pass. Okay, this is going to take some time, so in the meantime probably I can stop the recording. So now the pass 1 has completed. So now what we have to do is we have to do a pass 2 as well. So again what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the filters one more time, and I will select the filter again. So I add a filter, and again I call the same filter Deshaker, and I say OK. Now what I have to do is I have to select the pass 2. So I selected, and this side pass 2 parameters are enabled now. So this is good, bicubic best is good, same destination as source is also good. Only thing is you have to have this one selected. Yeah, so basically adapted zoom average plus a fixed zoom, no borders, otherwise you may see some borders which may be coming. So let's select this and let's say OK. So we have selected the pass 2 filter now, the same filter with the pass 2. Now let's say let's uncheck the pass 1 and say OK. After doing this OK, what we can do is we can say file. First let's apply the compression. So you go to video, you say compression and select this one and say configure. Okay, so when you configure, you have to select, by default it may not be selected, select the zero latency and select virtual dub hack as well. So these two things you select, say OK, and then finally save as AVI. Okay, so this save as AVI is the one. Last thing which I want to show you is here, not filters, basically the compression and configure. So I am choosing a quality which is very high. See, if you see here, it is by default coming as 50, but what I have by default coming as like 25 or something if you select. But what I have done here is I have made it 1 because I want to get a very good quality file, but this will also increase the size of the file. So make your own due diligence and set it accordingly. And let's say okay, and so save as AVI, and I will save it as okay, fine. And it may take a bit of a time, so I'll again pause my video now. Now let's see side by side how the thing has been converged. The right one is the stabilized one and the left one is the original one. So I'll play both of them. Let me mute one of them, otherwise double sound will come. So you would have noticed already that the right side has become much more stabilized with the help of this tool. The text was moving up and down because text also got stabilized wherein it was already stable. So we can see the right side has become so stable and so smooth vis-a-vis the left one, which was the original unstabilized file. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much.